Avogadro's constant and the mole for AQA GCSE Chemistry. AQA expects a knowledge of the relationship between Avogadro's constant and the idea of the mole, and perhaps a small amount of counting of atoms and ions. So the concept of chemical amount involves counting in moles. The term amount means a number of moles. So how much there is of a substance in textbooks and questions correctly refers to a number of moles. The symbol for this unit is very simply MOL, mole. We'll use it, for example, the reaction used up 2 moles of sodium chloride. 1 mole of any substance contains the same fixed number of particles. That number is 6.02 times 10 to the 23. It's called the Avogadro constant. So let's look at a couple of examples just to illuminate. 1 mole of carbon contains 6.02 times 10 to the 23 atoms of carbon. 1 mole of hydrogen molecules contains 6.02 times 10 to the 23, that is Avogadro's constant, 6.02 times 10 to the 23 molecules of hydrogen. It's very important to identify the particle being counted. So carbon consists of atoms, so we would say we've got Avogadro's number of atoms. Hydrogen exists as molecules, so 1 mole of hydrogen molecules has Avogadro's number of molecules of hydrogen. So I'm hoping that this diagram will clarify the importance of identifying what you are counting, the particle that you are counting. So we've got 1 mole of carbon dioxide. Here is a model or a diagram of carbon dioxide, a representation of carbon dioxide, carbon and oxygen. 1 mole of carbon dioxide contains 1 times Avogadro's constant molecules of carbon dioxide. But if we count atoms of carbon, well, for every molecule, there's 1 atom of carbon. So we have Avogadro's constant atoms of carbon as well. But if we count numbers of atoms of oxygen, well, for every molecule of carbon dioxide, there are 2 atoms of oxygen. So our numbers of atoms of oxygen are 2 times Avogadro's number. That is 1.2 times 10 to the 24. Well done for finishing. If you want more practice, try textbook questions and then past paper questions. For more related classes, look at the playlist or links in the video description. If you found this lesson helpful, please recommend it to a friend. Subscribe for new classes and last-minute exam tips. Likes and comments are always appreciated. Thank you.